Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in, very much welcome. My name is Pilile. Thank you so much for coming. Please kindly subscribe, like the video and share the video as well. So on this particular video, let's talk about the matter of Minnie Dlamini and Umak. As I've seen that Minnie Dlamini have responded when it comes to that particular apology. For me, honestly, I felt like it's not an apology. I felt like they were inviting Minnie Dlamini to the podcast so that they can apologize. But it was showing Uguti Vele they are apologizing, but I think they just wanted the hair to come there and then they can speak, obviously, whatever happened. So yeah, I mean, you guys, so there's a story there, they're saying Minnie Dlamini is taking legal action against Umak. So she doesn't want to go to that particular podcast ngoba vele mhlambe sebhizi nama-lawyer wakhe and all that. The tables have now turned for controversial podcaster Umak. This is with son. He faces possible legal repercussions following TV personality Minnie Dlamini's decision to pursue legal counsel. On Tuesday, the 13th of May, Umini released a strongly worded statement. Atiena, I have received an apology from Podcastnchill via their attorneys. Oh, so the apology went via the attorneys. On that video, it wasn't really an apology, it was an invite. Okay, so the apology went via the attorneys. Okay, so now we are showing I have received that apology from their attorneys. An apology offered only after the damage is done and reputations are on the line is not a meaningful act of accountability. Now, Umini, a renowned television host, actress, and entrepreneur, said that the apology was insufficient and that she would not let the matter rest. I will continue to pursue legal recourse because as a public figure and a mother, I must act not only for myself but for every woman whose dignity is violated in the name of content creation, of content and entertainment. Okay, so now this comes just after a day a controversial podcaster MacGyver Magimo issued a public apology following backlash over comments made about her. So then on Monday, the 12th of May, Umak used his popular podcast and chill with the Umak platform to apologize to all women, particularly those offended by his remix to Umini. So in a recent episode, Umak and his co-host discussed Minnie's separation from Dr. Brian Monaisa and speculated the reasons behind the past. So let me go to that full apology because I do have it here. I can see it by right? So we're reading here, going on with Minnie's response after the apology was sent. So she said, to everyone who has offered support. Let me see, I think I started in the middle. Okay, now, yeah, she said, let it be stated clearly, I have never made any negative comments or statements about this man. All I did was defend the dignity and integrity of a fellow woman in the industry against vile and objectifying remarks made about her. To think that standing up for another woman justifies years of lies, online harassment, and degrading commentary in my name is both cruel and revealing. This is not about ego. This is about a systemic misogyny. While I have chosen not to dignify the specifies with a response, I must emphasize that there is nothing entertaining or provocative about weaponizing a woman's body for clout, commentary, or so-called content. What occurred was not a banter. It was a grotesque, I do not know how we pronounce that word. Is it grotesque and deeply harmful violation of my dignity, my humanity, and my constitutional rights as a woman. I have received an apology from Podcastnchill via their attorneys. An apology offered only after the damage is done. So to apologize now only when public pressure threatens their image is the center of their own reputational damage rather than the trauma. Okay, rather than the trauma that is inflicted on others. And so I must say clearly, words without genuine accountability are hollow. I will continue to pursue legal recourse because as a public figure and a mother, I must not only for myself but for every woman whose dignity is violated in the name of content and entertainment, to everyone who has offered support, stood beside me and raised their voice. Ngiyabonga, your solidarity has been a source of strength and a reminder that this is about more than just me. me, it's about every woman who has ever been publicly degraded, digitally humiliated, or silenced through shame. This moment has once again spotlighted the disturbing normalization of misogyny in the entertainment industry and online platforms. We need systematic change, we need accountability, and we must all decide what kind of public discourse we are willing to defend or dismantle. At the end of the day, I'm a mother, a daughter, and a sister. This entire episode has caused harm not only to me but to those close to me, innocent people. That said, I will not allow this to pass without consequences, because it's not just about my name, it is about protecting the dignity of women everywhere. With love and resilience, Minnie Dlamini. This is the statement from Minnie Dlamini after that. The video was not an apology. I think it was said here they apologized via their attorneys. Okay, so Umin was just saying good, she have received the apology, but girl, she's not backing down, she is going the legal way. So yeah, man, obviously, because on my last video I was saying hopefully maybe Umini is going to go there so that they can sit down, but say if they're apologizing and all that. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like she released this statement, and wow, girl, she's going the legal route. So yeah, I mean, all the best to her. Let her fight for herself. She was embarrassed and humiliated. Imagine her family, imagine her mom, imagine all the people close to her. Like she's saying, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, and just imagine all those people who on the particular episode of Podcastnchill. Obviously, it was embarrassing for her, man, and just degrading. Of course, he's twins sack and all that, you know what I mean. So let girl fight for herself. If she's going the legal way, for me it's right in a corner. I think they were trying to apologize, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. So yeah, all the best to her. Share, man, you guys. So thank you so much for watching this particular video. Okay, like, subscribe, share. Let's meet again in my next one. Bye.